Okay, there's two things. For one, 1,000 coppers is a lot, but I think try to get more out of her. I know she's wealthy, and I could probably get more. And then, the other thing is, what if she is actually really powerful? She's kind of weird. And what if she's one of those creatures that's really powerful that will actually, like, kill me forever? So, those are two concerns. But let's, at least talk about it. After a short discussion, it comes down to the following terms. Jolmy will pay you 2,000 copper commons. In return, you will allow her to drive her dagger into your heart. She will wait for you to awaken, at which point she will give you the coin. Well... not sure I had a quick save before this. But there was that autosave. Okay, well it's 2,000 coppers, so... I guess... yeah... Oh, okay. The affair is over in moments. She's already cleaned her blade and put it away by the time you've recovered. After picking herself up off the fest hall floor, Jolmy hands you several rolls of copper coins while you rub your aching chest. Somewhat disappointing. Coin well spent. Okay, well that was...
Updated my journal.
random and weird, but that was an easy... we basically just recovered all the gold, almost all of the gold that we spent in the marketplace, so now we could probably go buy more stuff. Okay, so this Limlim, I'm gonna let him out. Don't you dare bugger off though and frighten me like you did the other time. Splinter. Are you with the Ninja Turtles? You don't look like Splinter. He's an old rat. This towering man's golden skin sparkles slightly, almost as if it were metallic. Whether it's his actual flesh or merely painted on, you cannot tell. He regards you coolly as you approach, giving a respectful bow as you draw near. Welcome to the Civic Fest Hall, traveler. We are Splinter, doorman to the Fest Hall and Priest King of How may we help you? Despite his humble offer of aid, his voice is powerful and commanding, a deep and rumbling sound. How can you help me? We do many things in this fine hall, traveler. We answer questions guests might have regarding it or its inhabitants. We direct both visitors and members of the Society of Sensation alike to the sensoriums or lecture halls. We also accept new members into the Society. It is through us that purchases from the Society's vaults are made. How could I buy something from the Sensate vaults? You must be a member of the Society of Sensation. But I am a member. He narrows his eyes. As he looks you over. Very well, we shall grant you access to those privileges allowed only to members of the Society of Sensation. If you can show us what sensations you have gathered recently. Okay, let's try to bum our way through this. We would ask for 5 sensations then, each pertaining to one of the body's senses, or a single experience which has strong elements of all 5 senses. I woke up not knowing where I was on a cold, blood-soaked iron slab in the bowels of the mortuary, a place where only dustmen are corpses. That's a pretty unique sensation, I would imagine. Go on. My entire body reeked of embalming fluid, but even the smell that was not enough to match the coppery scent of gore around me. Dozens of bodies on countless slabs. Only sounds were the squeals of labored metal and the unsteady tread of undead workers as they pushed the slabs about the mortuary on rusted iron tracks. A disturbing experience. And I even left out the part about the chattering skull that flew at me as soon as I was upright. Yes, we welcome you back, traveler, and grant you access to those privileges allowed only to members of the Society of Sensation. Neat. Looks like I got some experience, maybe? We would be pleased to answer what questions we can, so long as they pertain to the Fest Hall, or the Society of Sensation. Is there somewhere I could rest here? Yes, there are lodgings within the Fest Hall. Should you wish to visit them, walk eastwards through the Fest Hall. Okay, and I think we'll also ask about Ravel Puzzlewell. Splinter closes his eyes and thinks briefly. We would recommend that you speak to a wizard by the name of Quell about Ravel. Quell is always somewhere in the Fest Hall, most often in the private sensorium. I have some other questions. Ask about you. There is little to say that we have not told you. We are the Splinter, doorman to the Fest Hall. Demigod son of Isahar and priest king of Ur. Planewalkers came to our world and told us of the Society of Sensation. We were fascinated and returned with them. We left Ur in the capable hands of our queen, so that we might come to this place and experience servitude and humility for a time. As time does not pass here as it does in Ur, the century we have spent here will be as a mere several months in our own world. Neat. After another decade or so, we imagine we shall be ready to return to Ur and rule it once more. Oh. Tell me about the Society of Sensation. The core of a sensate's belief is that the multiverse can only be truly known through the senses. If one cannot sense it, then a thing isn't. Only through experiencing all the sensations to be had, can the full truth of the multiverse be revealed. The Society of Sensation, then, is where experiences gather and are shared with others, usually via the sensoriums. In order to join... I think we already did this. Oh, okay, so now we can learn the sensory touch. Okay, let's do that. You return to the Civic Festival's foyer with Splinter. We welcome you into the Society of Sensation, traveler. May further journeys and experiences. Okay. Okay, and then ask again about... Oh, sorry, I'm getting a really low frame rate. I don't know why. 7. Show me to the private sensorium. So we're looking for a mage named Quell. Sensate.
Done.
Ooh, pretty. The inscription around the base of this sensory stone indicates that it holds the experience week-long hunting trek across the forests of Arborea. Okay, that sounds fun. You're standing in a circle of white tents deep in the woods somewhere. The trees around you are by far the largest you've ever seen. Suddenly, though, there's an odd prickling sensation at the back of your skull. Your surroundings melt into a colorless smear, then slowly resolve into what looks like the interior of a large gray sphere. Across from you stands a figure almost identical to yourself. His eyes flash in the half-darkness. A mad smile splits his features. I knew you'd come. Oh, greetings, greetings. So good to see you. He sneers. I bid your murderous tongue to be silent. That's right, murderous. You pretend innocence is laughable. Who are you? Oh, don't you know? Didn't all those filthy, lying, thrice-be-damned journals tell you who I am? Those journals that were so conveniently left for me when I awoke? Those journals that that called me an incarnation? Ha! Burn them all, I did, all that I found.